Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're doing our second part of our tour around the parks in Epcot. So, last time we did the entirety of Future World. So now we are moving on to the World Showcase.
Yes.
Do you want to start out to the right in Canada or to the left in Mexico?
Is this a trick question?
You want to start out from the right?
I really do. I'm really confused by this and it bothers me.
Yes, it just means we're going to start at the end of this list and go backwards. So that's fine.
Sounds good.
So, as you go up into World Showcase out of Future World, and you go to the right, the first thing you're going to come across is Canada.
Which we
don't really do. We've been up to Canada. Or did I go up to Canada? I don't know if you went on there.
We went up because I sat on the bench outside of the gift shop.
Little gift shop, yes.
And nursed Aiden our first trip.
Yeah.
So we've been up, and I think on our last trip, Jess and Caleb went in to get a drink down in the apple cider thing, which is right there.
Yeah, because it's. I don't know if it'll show it on here, but it's back in here somewhere.
Yeah. So that's
it's 52.
The apple orchard.
52 Appleseed Orchard. Yeah, so
which is in here.
Yeah, so that was right in there.
So we did go in.
So we went in. Yeah, so we went in there.
But there's really nothing because they just have the circle vision, and that's it. Mm-hmm. So
which has been redone, and I kind of would like to see it, but it's not super high on my list to do. Canada Far and Wide is what it's called now. It was called Canada before, I think.
So. But you know what? We could do. It's not on there because it was under
because it was closed. Yes.
Yeah. But you know what we could do is Aiden and I could go to the playground and play because there's a playground right here. And then you could go and
watch the Canada Far and Wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can meet up after that. So you could still do that because he's not going to sit through it. I know.
No, especially not that. Yeah.
No. So.
Yeah. So I might have to go do that on my own, but that's fine. Then after that is United Kingdom.
Again is another one. We walk through it because a lot of times we come in through the
International Gateway, which is right over there.
Yes, and so we've gone through United Kingdom because we'll come up through International Gateway and we go that way when we come in.
Right. Yeah, because usually we then go straight over the baby care center or straight up to Future World.
Right. Mm-hmm. So we've gone through the United Kingdom and there's the two character meet and greets there.
Yes, they
Alice and Mary Poppins.
And Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, and Winnie the Pooh.
Because they have Pooh's room there, yeah.
Yes. But then, other than that, there's a restaurant, and that's really...
A restaurant and then gift shops, yeah.
That's really all there is for United Kingdom, so we don't spend a whole lot of time there either.
No, we kind of wander in there and look at the shops, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but I do want to see about meeting Winnie the Pooh for Aiden. Because he's, attracted to Winnie the Pooh, but he won't watch the movies. Yes. So I want to see about meeting Winnie the Pooh for him.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. We'll also have to meet Pooh and Tigger in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, that's right. They meet in Magic Kingdom over by the ride.
But we could also do both of them.
We could.
Why not? And then after that is the International Gateway, which has a gift shop there, which we've been into a few times. It's the World Traveler.
Yeah.
That's where we got my Epcot ears.
Yes.
That even some of the cast members didn't know existed. I was wearing them, and and we went in to eat in a restaurant, and the one cast member was like, "Where did you get those ears?" I don't know. Do we have where are those?
They're right there.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we can see those.
No, you can't see them in there because they have
they have the flags of all the different countries that they have in the World Showcase, just
on the hat.
A little bit, yeah. And then the ears are Spaceship Bird, and they're really cool. They're my favorite Mickey ears so far, other than my Sorcerer Mickey hat. After that is France. So France, we still haven't done much, and there's. What?
But there's going to be so much to do.
Yes. This is one we're excited for. So, they still have Impressions de France.
And they just redid that one. That's another one that just got revamped.
Yes. They redid the show a little bit. But they also now switch Impressions de France. They switch that off with the Beauty and the Beast sing-along? Is it a sing-along? Yeah. Beauty and the Beast sing-along. Which I'm actually kind of excited to watch that.
Yeah, I'd be interested.
Because from what I've heard, it's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast from a different character's perspective.
Yes.
And I don't know if we want to mention who that character is because I know who it is.
I don't think it's supposed to. It's not like a spoiler. I think it's like pretty well talked about.
I mean, especially at this point.
It's
it's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast from the point of view of LeFou, and LeFou's essentially the whole time saying that he was the one that got the Beast and Belle together. And I'm just really excited to see what that's all about. But they switched that off with the Impressions de France. They still show it, and they've redone it a little bit. But they switched it off with Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
And then the other things they have there is just restaurants, which apparently have chefs de France, and then they have which is their table service, and the quick service. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But they have a quick service restaurant there too. That one. Huh. Nope. But those are supposed to be really good. Mm-hmm. I mean, French food is always really good. France is known for its food.
Yeah.
But then this next time, when we go in December, they will have Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Yeah, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure open. And we are very excited. It's a trackless ride, similar to what Winnie the Pooh in Tokyo is.
Yes. And
like Rise of the Resistance. And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all trackless rides. So it's similar to that. It's 3D.
We should
right? Yeah.
We should book a Epcot day at the very tail end of our trip because that's probably the only way we're going to get fast passes.
It could be.
So we should book an Epcot day at the very tail end.
Yeah, so that we can try to get. But yeah, that's one that we really want to do.
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm not real into 3D rides because of the motion sickness, but oh man, I am so excited for that.
Yeah.
So excited.
Mm-hmm. After that is Morocco, which they have a table service restaurant there. It's Restaurant Marrakesh that I really want to go to. I really want to try. That's one of the ones that's on my list. Yeah, not necessarily for she doesn't put restaurants on her list. I do. I like food.
I mean, I like food too, but you gotta think I'm also really easy to please when it comes to food.
That's true.
Like you could pick any restaurant, I'll find something to eat there. Just like at Be Our Guest, there was nothing on that menu, but I found something to eat.
Yeah. But like I like that type of thing, especially more recently. I've been getting into cooking and stuff, and so I'm actually interested in the different foods.
I heard, and I don't know how accurate this is, but I heard that if you ask for the recipe of your favorite dish when you're out, like at one of these restaurants, you're like, I really love this dish. Is there any way I could get the recipe? The chef will give you the recipe.
There's a lot of times the chef will, and like a lot of times the your waiter or waitress will go back, and the chef will actually handwrite the thing. Some of them they have printed out, and just like ready to go. But there are sometimes that they will actually handwrite it out for you.
Yeah.
And so
there might be some. We should probably
We'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
So especially in our next section, there's a lot of them that I would like to have the recipe for to try. I really want to try Restaurant Marrakesh. Also, Morocco's it's really pretty. The pavilion is really pretty.
Yeah, we've walked. I think we've spent the most time walking in Morocco though, because we've gone through that before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've gone through it a couple of times.
Yeah.
We have we had a picture taken our first trip there.
Yeah.
That was the only time, which was unfortunate. We should have done it the last trips because it's just a really pretty area.
It is.
I really like it.
Yes.
But then there's just there was kind of a little museum type thing there too.
Yes.
If I remember right, yeah.
Because we took shelter in the rain one time in there.
Oh yeah, because it was raining. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that was just really pretty. And then after that is my favorite area, Japan. If you've watched any of our other videos, you already know this. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that I like watching is the Matsuriza, which is the taiko drummers. And it's just like Anna usually will go off, and usually we do this with stop and do this when like Aiden's asleep, or when he needed to be nursed or something like that. Then she would go closer to Mitsukoshi, the gift shop area, and she would sit there, and I would stay over and watch the taiko drummers because it's really cool to me.
And I have very little interest in it. I just, and it's not that I don't know. Like, because I like music and I like drumming and stuff like that, but I have no, like, it doesn't draw me in.
Yeah.
So.
Whereas it does for me. Like, I hear them pounding on the drums as we're coming out of Mitsukoshi, and I'm like, oh yeah, we get to see the taiko drummers. And then they have the 2 restaurants. So they have 2 table service. Well, no, they have 3 table service restaurants now. 2 regular and 1 signature. So they have Teppen Edo, which we really want to try. Well, I want to try.
That's the one that's more sushi, so...
Teppen Edo is the hibachi. It's the hibachi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the other one, I really want to try that one. I like hibachi too. And it's also just supposed to be really good. And then they have Tokyo Dining, which we did have on our April trip. Yeah. April. Because we didn't do table services last time. Right. But that one was really good. I loved it. I had like salmon. And it was great. Aiden loved it because Aiden loves salmon.
And he tried avocado and liked it.
Yes. It was grilled avocado. But yeah, it was really good. And then they now have, because it wasn't open for our April trip, but it was open on our last one, is they have Takumi Tei, which is their signature one. And this one is a very expensive restaurant. It's like $180 per meal or something like that.
It's pretty insane.
It's insanely expensive. So if they decide to allow the use of the dining credits by the time we go, we'll try it. Otherwise, not gonna try.
Probably not gonna happen.
I'm not gonna spend $360 for us to eat at this place. Like, yes, I would like to, but can't. And then their quick service restaurant, which was also really good, is Katsuda Grill. We ate there twice on our last trip.
Yeah, because we just really liked it.
It was really good. You had I think I had ramen one time. I don't remember what you had.
Teriyaki.
Oh yeah, it was the teriyaki.
I think I had teriyaki both times because I like teriyaki. That's like my favorite flavor.
And the first time I had like the pork ramen, and then I don't remember what I had the second time. It was kind of a mixed plate thing, I think.
Yeah.
But they also had matcha green tea cheesecake, and that was actually really good. I don't even like cheesecake.
I don't like green tea.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time in Mitsukoshi because there's a lot of cool stuff to look at in the gift shop there.
I really want to do the pick a pearl thing.
Yeah, they have a pick a pearl thing where you pick a clam and you get the pearl that's on the inside. And
I really want to do that.
We'll have to see. Following Japan is the American Adventure, which we haven't really done anything in. We are bad Americans. We haven't spent any time in American Adventure.
I feel like we went up so you could go to the bathroom, and I looked at a pinboard, and that's all we've done.
I think so. We haven't eaten anything there.
We looked at the pinboard at the Kid Cot stop.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
I think that's exactly it. But I really want to try the new restaurant that just opened there.
Yes. What is that called? It's Sam Eagle from the Muppets.
Regal Eagle.
It's Regal Eagle Steakhouse. But yes, that does actually sound really good.
I really want to try that.
So yeah, that'll have to be on our list.
See, look, I added food to my list.
After that's Italy. We don't do much in Italy. We haven't even really been into Italy.
I was gonna say, but it's always really crowded because they have like
because of how it's set up and stuff.
Yeah, so I don't think we've ever gone into it just because there's always just a ton of people right there at the entrance.
Right.
So we just avoid it.
Yeah, but we'll have to kind of walk through there this next time. After that is our second favorite place to go, which is Germany.
Yes.
So one of the things that we really like about Germany is we've eaten at the Biergarten twice. It's really, really good. It's really, really good German food. It's a German buffet, and it's really good. And the shows, like, while it's the same show every time, it's an Oktoberfest show. It's still a lot of fun to watch. Yeah. It's like super hyped up, and it's just so much fun.
And stuff. Yeah, I like it.
And it's also really fun because it's German style seating, and so you have 8 chairs at each table, and you will get put at a table with just random other people.
Yes.
And so, like, this last time we got sat next to a family from Scotland. It was the mom and dad and their kid. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi. You gonna join us for the rest of the video? Hey, those are my Oreos.
We really like eating at the Biergarten.
Yeah,
it's really good
German food, so
a lot of fun.
I'm actually kind of upset that we didn't eat there this last time because we only had the quick service.
Yeah. And so we ate at Sommerfest, which is the quick service restaurant that's right outside of it.
Which was good. Like,
I mean, it's just bratwurst.
Yeah.
Bratwurst. So it was just And that's all they have. They have 2 different types of bratwurst, and that was it.
Yeah, it was good, but I like my whole, like...
A whole massive German buffet that you had a selection of. That was great.
Yeah, I love the German food.
We also really like going to the Krümelküche, which means caramel kitchen. And they have some really good stuff in there. Some really good caramel cookies and
just
caramel. Yeah.
And they have caramel popcorn, and that's
also,
where snack credits go.
Yeah, that's where our snack credits go. You will not be able to walk past that place without being just drawn in. It's really
the smell
difficult.
is so good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we love that place.
Yes.
But I think that's it. That's there.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
besides
have
the little
shops.
performing thing and then the shops. Yeah.
I like the little kids shop. It's really cute and like.
Oh, with all the stuffed animals and stuff. Yeah, that one's really cute.
They're really expensive because they're authentic German.
Yes, and they're really well made.
Yeah, but they're so cute. I like going to that shop.
Right. And then after that is China. It kind of depends on the time. Like we ate at the Nine Dragons, which is their sit-down restaurant.
Yes.
Which was actually really good. I had like Canton beef or something like that.
I think I had sesame chicken.
You had sesame chicken,
which is kind of my go-to, but
it was really good, and we had fun there. It was on our anniversary.
Yes.
That was the night that we did that because I did that because it was our anniversary because she likes Chinese food.
I do.
But we also like spending time in the Shanghai Disneyland exhibit that they had put up to showcase what Shanghai Disneyland was going to be like before it opened, and they've just left it up.
Yeah.
And as far as we know, they're just going to leave it up. I don't know necessarily permanently, but at least for the foreseeable future, they're just leaving it there. Yeah. But we really enjoy going in and looking at that because it's just really interesting. And then they have a what is it called? Reflections of China. I don't know if it's still called. I don't know if it's still called Reflections of China.
I think so.
But I know that's another one that they just redid.
Yeah, it's another Circle Vision show.
Yeah, and I would like to watch that one as well. I mean, it's only 14 minutes.
And
so
something that we did there, because we don't really do a whole lot of it in other areas, is we met Mulan.
Yes,
on
purely by accident.
Purely by accident.
Because what had happened is that we needed to feed. She needed to nurse Aiden because that was when he was 3 weeks old.
Yes.
And so I was like, okay, well, there's a little off-streeting path over here, so let's go over here. There's a bench, and you can sit down and nurse him. So we did. And then this couple comes over with their kid, and the kid had an autograph book and everything in their hands and everything. We were just like, and so Anna looks at me and is like, is there a meet and greet over here? I was like, I don't know. So I get out the map and I look at it, and sure enough, there's a meet and greet. I was like, oh, it's probably Mulan. And then I was like, that's probably what it is. Maybe I wonder if that's coming up. And then another couple came up with their kid.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, I think the meet and greet's here pretty soon. And so by then Aiden was done eating, so we just got up and went and got in line with them.
Yeah.
And just happened to meet Mulan. She came out about 5 minutes later. And so that was really fun. But yeah, that and Pocahontas were the ones that we pure accidents.
Purely by accident.
That we didn't intend to meet them, and we did. After China is Norway.
Which we spent quite a bit of time in.
We spent quite a bit of time in Norway simply because they have the Frozen Ever After ride, which we really enjoy doing. Yes. It is a lot of fun. And actually Aiden likes it too, and he'll really like it this time.
I know. He's going to be so excited because he's going to be like, oh,
yeah, he loves Frozen. He loves all the characters from Frozen, so I'm excited to ride that with him this time.
Yes, and I'm excited for him to meet Anna and Elsa again.
Yes, because that's the other thing you can do is meet Anna and Elsa.
And we spend a lot of time in the shop there too.
Usually shopping for a troll for your mother. They have little wooden trolls.
They're not wood. They're like
I can't even think of what that is.
I don't know. They feel waxy to me. I don't.
Yeah.
But they're trolls, and they're made out of the thing, and we get them for my mom because she likes trolls.
She likes trolls. But yeah, we haven't eaten in any of the restaurants there, which.
No.
It's the Princess Storybook Dining and at Akershuis, and then the quick service. We didn't eat at the quick service.
Jess and Caleb.
Jess and Caleb stopped and got they went and got their snack there. But then after Norway is Mexico, which we'll spend a little bit of time in Mexico sometimes.
I think we pretty much just go in, ride the ride, and then...
Yeah, because they have the Grand Fiesta Tour, starring the Three Caballeros.
Yes.
And it's really interesting. I like that ride. It's actually a lot of fun. it's nice and relaxing. It's just you're riding along, essentially watching a video of Panchito and Jose trying to track down Donald, and it's really funny.
I feel like they could have done so much better with that ride. So much
They could have,
better.
but they were working with what they already had because that ride was already there.
Yes, they built it off of like this Mexican culture ride. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like I get it, but like they could have done so much better. I don't hate the ride, but I don't really like it. I ride it because it almost never has any weight, and it's nice and air conditioned.
Yeah, it's inside because it's inside the pyramid, the step pyramid. We also actually really liked the quick service restaurant on the outside. The La Cantina de San Angel was like really good.
Yes.
So good.
So I know this is probably like a recipe for disaster, but one of the things I really want to do next time we go is I want to get a margarita. Yeah,
we'll have to see.
Like, I know this is probably like a really bad idea, but I want to get a margarita.
Yeah, oh well. Yeah, there's nothing else. I mean, there's really the other. We haven't really done anything else. I mean,
yeah, we don't spend a lot of time in the shop because it's meant to be like a marketplace setup, a plaza setup, and it just gets real like
it gets real crowded.
As soon, like just two people next to you makes it really crowded.
Yeah.
And so I don't like spending a whole lot of time in there just for that reason. And then we've never ate at the restaurant inside there, which I kind of want to.
I do too.
It'd be kind of cool. So.
Yeah, so that's the end of the World Showcase. So yeah,
it feels like there's a lot less there than we just...
Well, I think it's that there's not a lot there that we haven't done. Mostly because it's a lot of just restaurants and stuff.
That's true.
And so, like, pretty much all of the attractions we've done. We haven't done Soarin', and we haven't done Mission Space, the Green Mission, and we haven't done Test Track. But other than that, we've done everything.
That's true. World Showcase and Epcot is mostly based around, like, food and...
Yeah, it's culture.
Culture.
It's exactly what it is.
And so I feel like, there isn't a lot we haven't done other than eating at specific restaurants.
Right.
So, I can see that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I think Magic Kingdom is going to be, like...
Yeah, because we do a lot more there.
I think we're going to have to break in 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's it for Epcot.
Yeah.
So next week we'll start into Magic Kingdom. We'll have to see how long that ends up going. But yeah, so we'll start into Magic Kingdom next week. But until then, don't forget
to thank the Phoenicians.